teach me how to dig. Teach me how to dig. Teach me how to dig. Teach me how to dig.
What's going down, everybody? It's your man, Pro Diggy from the Chaos Crew, but you could call me Diggy if you like. And welcome to the, I think this is the, excuse me, the third episode. I think it's the third of my League Play Callout series. It may be the fourth, I don't know, but it's been a little while since I did one, but you guys did request it, so I'm going to do another one for you. Before I get into it real quick, a lot of you have been wondering, you know, what happened to the series that I was talking about and things like that. And, I had a little bit of an issue with recording. One of the co-hosts has backed out entirely, and I'm not sure. I might do it solo. I don't really know yet, or I might try and find a replacement. I haven't really decided. I'm trying to work those things out, but I want to make sure that it's perfect before I do it. I don't want to force it or half-ass it because it's a really good idea and it has a lot of potential. So I just want to make sure that we do it right. But anyway, I will be putting it out eventually. Just be patient with me and just understand that I'm doing it for your benefit because I want it to be really, really good. So, let's get into the callouts for Slums. Now, this is one of my favorite maps, actually, believe it or not. Some people don't like it, I don't know, but I think it's a great map for a lot of different game modes. But anyway, now this area back here, you could call this parking lot. We don't really have much of a callout for this because there's generally not anybody here. Unless they're anchoring for this hard point over here, they'll be back here watching this street right here, police, like watching towards the police car and the cafe and stuff like that to continue to get their teammates the good spawn for this hard point. But you could call this parking lot. There's a car parked here. I don't know. It looks like a little bit of a parking area for this fucking, I don't know, a restaurant or whatever the hell this thing is over here. So either call this like, you know, anchor or parking lot or whatever you want to call it. But this right here is called Arches. Now, a lot of times people will hang out here trying to cut you off from a flag, or you'll spawn here in CTF and there'll be a guy like, you know, trying to spawn trap you at the police car because you're spawning arches and stuff. So if you happen to be the guys, you know, spawn trapping, you'd be like, they're spawning arches, and your teammates will know they're over there. This right here is called Cafe, even though there's not much of a cafe here, but I guess this is the entrance to the cafe. But up on the sign, it says cafe, so it's a cafe. And then, of course, this is police car. Like I said, now, this area here is kind of, it's called middle, basically, even though technically that's the middle of the map, but in this area, you call out statue. So this right here is middle, going middle towards the middle stairs, because this is a hard point, and this is also where your flag is and stuff like that. Then over here we got back blue, because this room here is called blue. So this would be back blue, and then blue stairs. People might be coming through blue, down blue stairs to try and take over the hard point. So if your teammate calls it out, you know to look right around this area here, unless they happen to cut through the middle stairs, which you could call that out if you see the guy cut across or whatever. But anyway, so that's pretty much that. So this is blue. Then this is the first hard point here, which is statue. And then the second one is back there in that back area like I showed you. So that's the second hard point. So this is statue. This is a hard point. That's blue. This right here you could call it jump up or blue wall, or, you know, blue jump up or something like that. But just be on the lookout. Sometimes people like to jump over that wall to cut you off while you're running a flag, or, you know, while you're sitting here looking this way, you know, defending the hard point, someone might jump over that wall. So just keep your eyes open for that. This area here is called bricks. This whole section, this like giant brick building, the kind of brick flooring and stuff like that. But you know, say someone, they take your flag and they're running it, you know, so your teammate calls out like he's running brick side, so you know to look that he's going to be probably running down those stairs across brick side or something like that. So that's bricks. And we're going to go to the next one over here, which is graves, or graveyard, whatever you want to call it. But basically, people will run flags through here, or they'll try and, you know, get to hard points through here and stuff like that. So this is kind of a good choke point. There's a bunch of ways in and out of it. So that's graves. This right here is Blue Street. It starts right about here in the front of blue, and this is all Blue Street. Just about to like this point. I mean, technically, this is all Blue Street all the way up till here, but most of the time, people aren't just like hanging out in this area. Most of the time, they're going to be in this area here, which is the third hard point, and this is called scrapyard or junkyard, whatever you want to call it. But it's just, you know, it's got a shitty used toilet and a old beat up like lazy boy, I don't know what the hell that is, and a bunch of trash and stuff. So this is scrapyard or junkyard or whatever you want to call it. This right here is blue van. Then we got laundry or back laundry, whatever you want to call it. Then over here we got red van and white van, and then this right here is the anchor point for these two hard points here, for the one over there in scrapyard and the next one up, which is in garage. So this is fountain or back fountain. People will head glitch back here behind these little pillars and stuff, and you can barely see like any of their head. I mean, this is a really crazy head glitch right here where you can see a lot of what's going on, but they can barely see you at all. So keep that in mind. People like to head glitch that, and that's the anchor point for these 2 hard points. Now, the next hard point is garage. Now, this side here, this kind of half you would call like back garage. You know, if you're in here and they're coming from that way, that, you know, your teammates will probably call out, you know, they're coming back door or back garage or whatever, so you know to look there. Or they're coming graves, you know to look towards the graveyard over there. Or they're coming front garage or brick side, you know to look out that way towards bricks or towards the front. Unless the fuzz is online. Okay, so this right here, we call it snake pit, and I don't really know why. There's no snakes that I can see or whatever, but you could also call this like back alley or garage alley or something like that, but I don't know, it's pretty funny, like nice little electrical box there, I guess. Weird. But anyway, so back alley or back garage, whatever you want to call it. But that is pretty much that, and then that takes you back out here towards bricks to the first hard point. So remember, hard point number 1 is right here, 2 is back there in that back area, then 3's over in the scrapyard, and then the 4th is in the garage, and then it goes right back here. Now, the B-bomb site is right about this area here, and the A-bomb site is going to be over here in back blue. So that's the A-bomb site and the B-bomb site for search and destroy. And of course, you know where the flag spots are. So your flag's back here, or one flag is back here. I mean, you know, obviously you switch sides. So one is back here, and the other one is over in the back of garage there, in between back garage and that fountain. But that's pretty much that, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Make sure you check out the other videos that are on screen. I've been doing a zombie Mob of the Dead speedrun. It could have went a little bit faster, but I kind of got fucked over a couple of times, but it's still very interesting to watch and entertaining, and I do all the Easter eggs and stuff like that. So make sure you guys go check that stuff out, and I'll be bringing out another one of these videos here for you shortly, more than likely, and I'm gonna try and get that series out as soon as I possibly can. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this. This has been your man Pro Diggy from the motherfucking Chaos Crew, but you can call me Diggy if you like. Don't forget, as always, to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my sights.